Breaking. Reality has been sliding into your DMs, those 11:11s and perfect timing moments. Not glitches. They're instructions written in coincidences, and tonight you learn how to read them. In the next 13 minutes, I'll turn woo-woo into a workflow, testable, trackable, repeatable. By the end, you'll have a 7-day sprint that makes random look suspiciously obedient. No incense, just neuroscience, Jung, and a notebook you'll actually use. Deal. Watch to the end. If you don't catch 3 eerie alignments this week, comment "refund my magic" and roast me. Ready? Let's teach fate to stop whispering and start sending calendar invites. Let's make this fun, fast, and dangerously useful. We're doing 10 punchy truths, each one quick enough to binge, deep enough to matter, and glued together with transitions so silky you'll think fate hired a copywriter. Synchronicity equals meaningful coincidence, not math error. You already know what coincidence feels like. That's odd. Synchronicity is its cooler, older sibling. Wait, how is this lining up perfectly with what I'm thinking? The difference is meaning. When an event lines up with your inner state so precisely that it feels personal, that's the signal. Think of it as the universe leaving you a post-it on your fridge that reads, "Yes, that thing." If reality is leaving notes on your fridge, who's writing them, and how do you read the handwriting? Your attention is an algorithm. Train it or it trains you. Meet your reticular activating system, the bouncer at the club of your awareness. Tell it what you care about. Red Teslas, a new job, healthy relationships. And suddenly those start waltzing past the velvet rope. Buy a certain jacket and boom, you see it everywhere. That's not magic. That's mental SEO. The minute you start taking synchronicities seriously, your RAS boosts them in your feed. But if your brain is boosting the posts, who's doing the posting? You're a transmitter, not just a receiver. Thoughts and emotions are like radio signals. You broadcast mood, attention, desire. Synchronicities are the echo, reality pinging back with scene. When you're all static, fear, doubt, doom scroll, your reception is trash. When you're clear, curiosity, focus, purpose, the station locks in. No, you don't control the universe. You collaborate with it. It's less puppet strings, more jazz session. Cool metaphor, but can we get practical? How do the messages actually show up? The big 3 channels: numbers, symbols, and timing. Numbers: 1111, 222, 333. Classic attention magnets. Treat them like timestamps. What was I just thinking? Symbols: a phrase repeats, a certain animal keeps appearing, a song ambushes your feelings at exactly the right beat. Timing: the right person calls the hour you needed them. Don't oversolve it. Ask, what decision, belief, or question does this gently nudge? Nice. Signals identified. But what if it's all just your brain cosplaying as destiny? The skeptic's corner. Yes, you're invited. Confirmation bias is real. Selective attention is real. But here's the experiment. Write down the next 3 coincidences before you decide what they mean. If they match a specific question you asked earlier, if they repeat in theme, or if they arrive at decision points, you've got more than brain glitter. Track patterns for a week. Reality loves receipts. Okay, receipts secured. Now, how do we actually use this without going full conspiracy board? Ask better, get better. Intention is the on switch. Vague intention. Send me a sign. Power intention. If I'm meant to pitch this client, show me X by Thursday. Or highlight the next small step in the next 24 hours. Make it specific enough to notice, flexible enough to not choke the signal. Then stop peeking over the universe's shoulder. Ask once, pay attention, and let the ping come back. Love a good on switch, but even great antennas need a quiet room. Enter alignment. Alignment beats hustle and is way cheaper than therapy. You don't manifest from panic. You manifest from coherence. 5-minute daily tune-up. Breathe slow. Recall 3 things you genuinely appreciate. Visualize the outcome like a memory you already lived, then ask for the next breadcrumb. This doesn't summon thunderbolts. It clears mental spam. You'll notice the call you would have missed, the sentence you would have skimmed, the path you would have vetoed. All right, we're tuned. But what's the secret engine under the hood? Conscious mind sets the GPS. Subconscious drives the car. Your conscious mind declares the destination. Your subconscious watches for every micro door that leads there. That random urge to check an old email, the nudge to turn left instead of right. That's the part of you that never sleeps, stitching reality together while you're busy alphabetizing your disasters. Treat nudges like pop-up quests. Low risk, high signal. So why do some people live in a highlight reel of perfect timing, and others get nothing but loading screens? The 3 multipliers: trust, speed, and micro-bravery. Trust. Don't argue with obvious. If the sign is clear, stop asking for a second opinion from your inner lawyer. Speed. Small action within 24 hours. Reply, reserve, research, reach out. Momentum keeps the channel open. Micro-bravery. You don't need to leap off cliffs. You need to step through unlocked doors. Repeat that for a month and luck starts looking suspiciously methodical. We've built the engine, oiled the gears, and floored it. Now give me a dashboard I can actually follow. The 7-day synchronicity sprint. Do this and screenshot your life. Morning. Set a 1-sentence intention. Show me the next smart move for specific goal. During the day, notice the big 3: numbers, symbols, timing. Ask, what does this make obvious? 1 tiny action. DM, email, call, book, sketch, prototype. Tiny is fine. Tiny stacks. Evening. Log 3 data points. Signal, emotion, action taken. Patterns will flex, rules of the game. If you see it 3 times, it's actionable. If it opposes your values, it's noise. If it scares you but grows you, it's a green light. After 7 days, you'll have a paper trail of alignment. And nothing kills self-doubt like evidence you collected yourself. And because you're still here, here's your bonus cheat code. Bonus, upgrade your questions. Bad question. Why does nothing work out for me? Answer, your RAS will gladly curate a museum of disappointments. Better question, what tiny lever moves the big rock today? Different question, different curation. Your brain is a brutally efficient intern. Don't hand it a depressing assignment. Rapid-fire FAQs you didn't ask but needed. Are numbers special or just everywhere? Everywhere, obviously. But meaning rides on context. If 1111 lands right when you decide to apply, log it. If you're doom scrolling and see 666 on a receipt, maybe the universe is just asking you to close the app and hydrate. What if I keep asking and get nothing? Try 2 tweaks. 1. Narrow the question. Is this collaboration right for October? 2. Switch to action bait. If yes, open a door I can't miss in 48 hours. Then live your life. Signals chase motion. Can synchronicity replace planning? Number. Synchronicity is a compass, not a chauffeur. Plan your route. Let the detours upgrade you. How do I avoid seeing patterns in everything? Set a ceiling. If you haven't gotten a 2nd or 3rd nudge, proceed like a normal person with a calendar. You're hunting signals, not hallucinations, and all right, time for the closer that doesn't feel like a hostage negotiation. Here's your natural call to action. If you want more life where the timing makes sense, keep this channel in your orbit. Subscribe because you like clarity with a side of chaos taming. Like the video if something clicked. And drop a comment that says I'm tuned in. Then tell me the last synchronicity that smacked you in the face in the best possible way. I read those threads like they're plot twists. Final reminder, The universe isn't random, your attention isn't neutral, and your next step is almost certainly smaller and nearer than your anxiety will admit. Ask well, notice better, act quickly. Then enjoy how suspiciously cooperative reality becomes when you treat it like a conversation instead of a courtroom. And if this truly is the last video you'll ever need about synchronicities, it's only because you'll spend the rest of your life practicing the conversation. See you in the comments. Inspiration for this script draws on classic ideas about meaningful coincidence, attention filters like the RAS, symbolic patterns, and Jungian perspectives on synchronicity.